What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk Hockey here, back again with another video recapping Game 4 of the Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Tampa Bay Lightning, where the Tampa Bay Lightning won 7-3. Now, the Leafs had a chance to put a really big stranglehold on this series, go up 3-1, go back to Toronto, and finally break a curse that seems to have been going on for a very long time. Now, if you are new here and you're a Leaf fan, make sure to like this video and subscribe. Lots of videos on the way and tons already on the channel, so make sure to go and check those out. But 7-3, obviously empty net goal in there as well, but a few little key points that I want to discuss. First of all, the Leafs looked scared a lot in the first two periods, and again, they come alive in the third period. I don't know how you're in the playoffs, you're against the back-to-back Stanley Cup champions, and you don't have the passion or the heart or the drive, determination, whatever words you want to use, to go out there and try to give a full effort. There was no heart to this team tonight. There was no effort. The only little positives that you can take from it is that JT and Willie seem to have woken up a little bit, and maybe they'll start heating up a little bit here. You hope that Matthews and Marner pick it up again, because they haven't really been playing well the last couple of games. At least Austin Matthews hasn't really scored like he usually does. I can't say they haven't played great, but it's like they haven't been the stars. And that's what teams like Tampa and teams like Boston and other teams have done over the years. Washington, Pittsburgh, they have star players that always show up. And right now, the Leafs stars are just not showing up in these huge games. You need them to show up in these big games. We've seen it in previous years, but we need to see it now. Like, this is the time for them to win. So maybe that JT and Willie third period gets them going a little bit, and from here on out, they play a lot better. The only positive is that the series is still tied. The Leafs are not down. It's tied. And you're going home, so you need to win that next game. But if we're looking at the numbers, I keep refreshing this because I can't believe some of the numbers that are on here. So the shots on goal were almost pretty even. The hits, the Leafs somehow favored in hits. Face-off won. Penalty minutes, obviously, they had more penalties. The power plays, Tampa was 1 for 8, Toronto was 1 for 3. No giveaways, which there's absolutely no chance that they had no giveaways, because I've seen at least 3 or 4. And takeaways, 21-8. So the Leafs actually were getting the puck away from Tampa that much. I'm not sure that these are accurate. No offense to Sportsnet or to anybody who's getting these statistics, but I have no idea how the Leafs had that many hits and no giveaways in the game. That makes absolutely no sense to me, because there definitely was some Leaf giveaways. But if we're starting towards the beginning of the game, the first goal, the Leafs could not break the puck out. Justin Hall failed to break the puck out multiple times. Just the goals were not good. Let's be real here. I did not like how Jack Campbell, instead of freezing pucks, he deflects them out front. He tries to get pucks out, but if you mess up trying to get the puck out, it's going to be a huge mistake, because you're basically feeding the trailer on any play. You're feeding the other team almost every single time for a second opportunity if your teammates are not expecting you to punch that save out, which all he had to do was stick his stick out, stop it from going out front, and freeze it. And on one of the goals, he just swatted it out. It's just frustrating. They're giving up such easy opportunities to Tampa, and you can't do that to the back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. Now, there's a couple things going around on the internet, of course. The Leafs not going into the corner, specifically Nylander on the one play, just giving up. There was a few times, I know Nylander always takes the focus. He definitely wasn't having a great game until the third period, but there was a lot of plays during that game where I wasn't impressed with how they were going and moving towards the puck. And again, going back to Jack Campbell, I don't think that he had a really good night. Shalgren came in, cleaned up the mess a little bit, did a decent job, but Campbell needs to look at this game and go, now I need to get my game back for Game 5. They're going into the biggest game of the series. Every game is so huge, but this one you have to win, because Are you expecting to beat Tampa back-to-back when they haven't lost back-to-back games in forever? You need to win this next game. You have to, because Tampa is not going to lose those back-to-back games. It's almost like the Leafs have to win 5 and 7, because it's probably going to 7 games even if the Leafs win the next game. It's just one of those things where Tampa is so damn good, and Toronto does not have that killer instinct. Like, they could have been up 3-1 after tonight, and they just didn't have that killer instinct. Now, I'm insanely tired. I just want to give you guys my immediate thoughts after this. Basically, my biggest takeaways is that Tampa is incredible. They always will be, but this Leafs team just gives up so many golden opportunities to put a stranglehold on a series, or, make a team feel like they're on the ropes. And they just can't cash in. They never can do it. And it's getting really frustrating, because at what point do you go, is this a skill thing or is this a mentality thing? Because the way I look at it is you've got a team full of skill, full of talent, and they can't break the puck out, or they're not good enough in the corners, they're not physical enough. When does this just become a mental game where these teams know how to face the Leafs and they just go get in their head and they're going to lose? Because you just convince them that they're, that Tampa's way tougher. Oh, they're going to go in there and hit them every time and talk as much smack as possible, get in their head, give them an extra little shot, give them an extra little slash, and convince them that they are the toughest team in the world. And then Toronto gets scared. You pressure them on their breakouts, then they start panicking. Now you're getting in their head saying you can't even break out the puck. It's just a mental thing at this point. The Leafs can't get over these demons that they have. They can't play with that mental edge of, we're going to win this game no matter what. They don't play with that. They just go, hopefully they're going to win. That's the mentality, and that's what I'm seeing. So I don't know. I'm not sure what's going to happen next game. I'm really hoping for a Leaf win. I was predicting them winning tonight because I just seen something different from this team, and they just completely were the polar opposite of what I was expecting tonight. So if you guys are new here, make sure to like this video and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Leave your thoughts down below on the game. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen in the next game. Do you think the Leafs can pull this off? Who do you think should be out of the lineup? Should Liljegren come back in for Hall? Should they switch up the lines? Let me know. I think they got to get Bunting back on the first line, or even try Nylander up there, because they need something here. You need to spark this team. So let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Peace.